Another thing people keep harping on is that if you really need to shoot quickly and accurately at speed, well, you need that heads-up display. You need a tall 3-inch riser, because I believe the center line of this optic is about 3 inches in this current configuration, and so you really need that to be a true speed CQB operator. However, I just don't think that's the case whatsoever. So with the Hydra installed, you basically have a chin weld, and you have reduced contact with the system itself, which is going to mean that you necessarily shoot worse. There is a reason why all speed shooters, every single one that I can possibly think of or have seen, will not run something like this in competition, where they are quite literally the fastest and the most accurate at speed in close distances, because of two things. One of that is going to be reduced connection to the system, which by definition will mean that you have reduced recoil control, you have reduced index, it's less repeatable because there's less physical meat of your body touching the system. Talking about material specs for just a second, this is the first miss for me personally, as it is made out of 6061 rather than the stronger 7075, which 7075 is about 1.5 times as strong per ounce than 6061, so it is the cheaper, weaker material that's a little bit easier to machine, which makes sense because there's a lot that they have to machine off of this. In terms of weight, these are a little bit over 6 ounces, which means you're basically doubling the weight of whatever red dot you choose to mount it to. And of course, that is for the riser itself and the diving board for your laser aiming module, light, whatever it might be that you're stacking in front of it. That's all quite good. Now let's go ahead and get into use case and positives, real or imaginary. The first thing that this obviously does is conjoin your optic with your laser aiming module, meaning that you do not have to mount your laser aiming module out front on whatever rail you may have happened to be attached to your weapon of choice, which means that you're not reliant on that rail to hold zero, only the mount itself. So a lot of weapon systems out there, specifically like the SIG MPX, where the handguards are just known to not hold zero on a multi-$1,000 platform for some reason. SIG has a hard time with basically all of their handguards on their modern firearms for some reason. The Desert Tech Wolverine, its stock handguard, doesn't hold zero, and a lot of other flimsy rails out there that just don't do what they're supposed to do.